Alright, getting ready to start the 8-woman tournament simulation or whatever. This is the bracket. And basically, let me see, never mind, I can't do that. I already took that stuff off. Well, basically it went like this. The ones who automatically were put in the tournament were Trish Stratus, Tori Wilson, Lita, and China, I believe, and Stephanie McMahon. The reason they were put in the what's name because they're, more better competitors. But the thing is, like, there was like the Fabulous Moolah and Mae Young share the moveset, so that's why they faced off with each other, because they share the moveset. Now it was only gonna put one of them in there, so that's why Fabulous Moolah is in here. Sorry, Great Moolah. Fabulous Moolah is in here instead of Mae Young. And then the cat, I had Ivory versus, who is that? Ivory versus Jacqueline to decide who's going to be in the tournament. But the thing is, that match went on forever and ever. And like, it's all because they didn't give them a good enough moveset. And like, their finisher was the big swing, and there was no way of getting a win off of the big swing anyway. And like, instead of like trying to go for a pinfall after they hit a good move, they kept on picking them up. So that match went on for over 30 minutes. So, that's what goes on with that. And then the reason that Kat got the face Ivory was because Ivory had done more damage and she was winning most of the match. You go back and watch it if you want to. Went on for over 30 minutes, but she was doing way more damage. So I just said Ivory versus the Cat. And the Cat lost in the women's four-way match, and it was the Cat versus Terry Reynolds versus Linda McMahon versus Godfather's manager or companion or whatever, the hoe or whatever. And Terry Reynolds had won, but the Cat impressed me with her moveset. So what I ended up doing for the Cat was I ended up putting her in the. I was like, if Ivory can't beat the Cat, then the Cat gets her slot in the tournament, because I was gonna just put Ivory in the tournament. But the thing is, like, with a horrible moveset, what's the point of being in the tournament? It's not gonna give them a real chance of winning the whole thing anyway. So I just put the Cat in there instead. And like, it's not really that bad. I wish they had a better moveset, but they didn't give them one. But basically, that's why the Cat's in here. But the thing is, Stephanie McMahon is also in here, and Terry Reynolds in here, so it's not really that bad. But hopefully the men's tournament will have better people in it. Who I think is probably going to win this tournament, I don't know, don't care, because my predictions never work out. The Unjinxable lost his damn tournament, so I'm not even going to attempt that crap no more. Without further ado, here goes the first match. And I'm not going to be, commentating during the matches or whatever. Just going to let them play out. First match is the Cat versus Trish Stratus. And I may end up doing the whole tournament on one video, may or may not. So you know how long these matches take. There'll be 2 semi-final matches. Yeah, probably just do all of them on here. Alright, matches getting ready to start. The Cat moveset is better than what should be for somebody who's not necessarily supposed to be on this game wrestling, but like, they made her moveset more competitive than, you know, than some of the actual wrestlers on here. Like her character is capable of being some of the women. Well, you can have the guys face the women on here as well, but it's capable of being a lot of characters on here. It's not too great, but it's better than most on here. That's the dumb thing about this game. The freaking the weapons they grab from out of the car stuff, they remain around the ring. I understand the reason that they had to do that was because they got the ladder match on here as well. So like I understand for that reason and purpose why the ladder will stay on here, but like all this other crap don't need to stay, like to balance it out, but like that probably take too much editing to do. Do you even get the ladder from out the car? I don't think you even get the ladder out the car. You can get the ladder from out the car. I don't think it's on when you create a wrestler, like one of the things that you could put on there, like that's your favorite weapon to grab. I don't think you can even do that. I won't even try to do ladder simulations on here because I just know the match will be awful. Not that simulations on here are that bad, but like they're not great, you know. The men's ones where I did those first round bye qualifiers, those were good matches, so it may not be that bad to do a simulation for that for a lot much. Well, I'm not gonna try it. Man, the cat is actually beating up Trish Stratus. Take it on her legs right now, so the tournament settings is the same as you saw for the qualifier matches, if you was watching those or whatever. With there being no DQ, no rope break, blood is on, there's pinfall, submission, and TKO, you know, no interference, and there's no time limit. This match ain't half bad. Well, it's only gonna be, what, 4 matches in the first round, semifinals, 2 matches, and then the title match, the finals, which is 1 match. So yeah, I'll do it into 3 parts. The first 4 matches, then the semis, and the finals, you know, instead of trying to bunch it up into one freaking video like I was planning on doing. she's gonna probably keep on attacking that leg. She does get that drop kick to the knee that she does, that little drop kick or whatever. Oh, they both got one. That's one of the good things about this simulation is like when you attack like the leg and stuff like that. Like I don't even think no virtual pro wrestling 2 don't even have that. Like when you attacking the leg or whatever, like you can kick their leg from out under them and they fall onto their face, and if you kick their leg from behind, they'll fall down holding their leg on their back. They'll fall down on their back holding their leg. And you do like those drop kick and leg sweeps to the leg or whatever. The animations are perfect, but like the only real problem is the some of the things they kept on the game and the way they did certain people, and other than that, most of the game is good. But the only real problem with this game is some simulations and other things. Like the weapon crap, where the weapons don't disappear, and like if the weapons are like in the ring for some reason, if the weapons are in the ring for some reason, they always gonna try to pick them up instead of going for their finishers. That's the problem. Cause like if the weapons disappear, you don't have to worry about the flying knee to the face. Yeah, the cat may end up winning this, man. It doesn't matter who wins, really. She's going to do something. She's going to end up losing this match. She rocked her with a flying knee and her leg was hurt. I forgot what other submission she does besides to the leg, however, besides the, what's it called? The Indian Deathlock. This match ain't half bad. It's been going on for a while. Is she gonna tap this time from it? Yep, she tapped from it. The cat wins by Indian Deathlock. She kept on attacking that leg with those kicks and those submissions or whatever. That was a decent match. Probably a favorite to win it, and the moveset is good enough to have her running to win this whole damn thing. Next match is Tori Wilson versus Lita. Oh, she comes out to Xbox too. Oh yeah, this probably was around the time she dated Xbox. Or had a storyline where he was her boyfriend. I believe what? Yeah, Xbox stole her or whatever from Kane or something like that. just countering back and forth with strikes, and Lita gets the best of it with a slap. Is that why that the other chicks don't, the other women on here don't do running grapples? Is because they got the women's run and for some reason they just won't do it? Yeah, I'm getting really being done in these matches. Are these slaps back and are these strikes back and forth? That's the majority of the match. Them countering each other with strikes or punches and slaps. Here we go. Side leg lock from Corey Wilson. Dive to the outside by Corey Wilson. Nobody's hit no big moves yet. Some head pounding from Lita. Corey's meter is kind of low. Oh snap, she's going for a dive off of the top rope. Dive across body to the back, knocking down Teresa, following up with a running senton. Now she got her in a sleeper hold. Yeah, nobody's really getting too good of a momentum shift in this match. Like nobody's meter has yet to reach what yellow or orange yet. Like it goes yellow, then yellowish orange, then orange till it gets to bright red, and it's when around there is when it starts to be able to what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, that's when it starts to get to where you can get your special or to use your finishers. Yeah. And then that it goes from regular green to duller green to dark green, green blue, then finally just blue, then super dark blue, almost purple dark blue, and then danger. That's when you're in the most trouble of losing. Yeah, the cat may be the favorite to win it all because she got those strikes that are not only power strikes, but she got that jumping knee that can knock you out cold. That flying knee can knock you out cold. That Muay Thai knee can knock you out. That jumping Muay Thai knee can knock you out. Another hip kick to the face. Single leg crash in the center of the ring. Yeah, some simulations go by quickly. Oh, she cartwheel out of the head scissors. And others take a while. Man, as soon as somebody starts to get the advantage and the other one meter gets to blue, the momentum shifts again. Hold up. Tori Wilson, her meter's continuing to go up. She's not getting counted too much. Oh, now Lita's in danger, but hasn't really taken that much damage though. She just took her a bunch of strikes. I think these games, one thing that's been great on these games is time decision. Like after it goes for you could do even for when you regularly just playing the game or whatever, time decision would make people want to play better and stuff like that if you had a setting for it. Like they do in Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. Make the matches better, but mainly it'll be good for simulations. Cause for a match I'm going for ever and ever, you got time decision saying who did more damage and stuff like that. I think the ECW games and Attitude had that. Not necessarily time decision, but whoever had more health, whoever had a higher health bar ended up winning those matches, I believe. Yeah, because I had several. I had certain matches for what was that Hardcore Revolution for ECW, where like it was like a triple threat. It was a 3-on-1 handicap match inside a steel cage or whatever. Yeah, one of them was inside a steel cage, the other one was a regular match. And the only reason I won because I was able to do way more damage to the three of them that they've done to me. But that was our hard matches to do as well. For one reason alone, you gotta get all three of their helps lower than yours. Not just one, all three of them. And they help don't really build back up. Because in that game is about health bars, and once they bar get to what I would say, when it's like an orange, because it's similar to this. Well, no, it's the opposite of this. Well, yeah, it is similar to this, except for it don't go lower than green. Like, you start off on green, then it goes to yellow, then orange, then red, then super dark red is where you, basically the match is over because you ain't got no more health, really. That was good because, like, because you can only use your finisher when you got the health all the way down. Unlike with these games, you can basically, like, get your finish off by just taunting a lot. Oh, she missed that dive to the outside. She did a dive and moonsault from off of the top rope to the outside. And she just got the crap slapped out of her. Knee York kick to the face. That slap missed. Rich with a heel kick misses. Kind of a punch with a slap of her own. Drop kick to the face while she's sitting down. Oh, here we go. Rita's meter is building up. They see a finisher. This match may not end up going 10 minutes. Oh, can she get the twist of fate on the outside? Is this a 3 count? 1, 2. Oh, she only got a 2 count? Oh yeah. They haven't really been doing too much damage to each other. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's probably why I was only a 2 count. Cartwheels out of my head service. That's the second time she counted that with a cartwheel. Yeah, gotta do some taunts. See, the thing about this is the taunts are good for they're good for building meter, and the longer the taunt, the more meter it builds and stuff like that. But the thing is, one thing bad about that in the newer games, as far as like the 2K17 and stuff like that, is that they don't do too much meter building, the taunts or whatever. But the thing is, like in this game, you don't really lose nothing when you do a taunt or you miss your taunt. Oh, she's doing it the wrong way though. What? She got away out of the second one? Oh. Usually they can't really move that well or get away from stuff when someone has a super. Or is that's probably just for WrestleMania 2000 though. Oh man. Or at least she still got more meter than her. I was sure that the freaking moonsault was gonna work. She probably should have did her twist of fate first. Lay her out with that. good sign to tell you who's gonna probably win is when the meter gets low or whatever. Not a lot has happened in this match, but it's probably the best out of the two matches so far in this tournament. These only in the second match. But the first match wasn't half bad, but this probably is slightly better. The most devastating move that probably happened is a freaking twist of fate by Lita. Tori Wilson has yet to get a finisher off, or build up to a special meter. A second twist of fate should end it, or finisher. Arm drag. End up getting another one pretty soon. Is this a 3 count? 1, 2, 3. Yep. Lita won. Congratulations to her. Tori Wilson put up a good effort, but this came down to Lita actually being able to build up meter better, and those taunts helped her out a lot. If it wasn't for those taunts, I don't think she would have got those freaking been able to do those twists of face to get those finishes. You know? Get those super bars to get the finishes. Man, I don't really think she has a chance against the cat though. Fabulous Moolah versus Stephanie McMahon. That's the next match. Oh yeah. If you wonder why the Finance Parade is down so freaking low again, that's because the manager is on the outside. It tends to do that when you got managers in these matches. That's one of the reasons I don't really want to do like the tag team matches, because that happens for that as well. That's why I want to really like doing like tag team, simulations really feel like virtual pro wrestling too. Because there's a title involved with that thing. And the simulations are the best to me for 64 on that game. Revenge is great, but like to me, Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 does everything right. Revenge does a few things right, but that one does everything right. And as far as the games go, No Mercy basically just got the best animations of them all. The Attitude, Warzone, and ECW games, they got the best As far as like the weapons go, I like the weapon setup for that, the way the weapons like disappear after so many times of using the moves and stuff like that, and like you gotta be dodging around, like you can't really like block a chair shot really, like you gotta be ducking to the left or right. It's more like a you gotta what's the name? You gotta what's it called? Evade the strikes more so in that game, especially with the weapons. And it's cool how like the microphones and like I think the pimp cup or whatever and stuff like that, like the one-handed weapons, you gotta dodge those different. What's the other one-handed weapon? Oh yeah, the frying pan and the ring bell. You swing that with one hand, whereas like the TV and the chairs and stuff like that, you swing that with two hands. And I think each weapon does do is like own type of like is that called like own type of sound effects, which is also pretty good. Dang, you're talking and Family's Moolah is just beating the crap out of Stephanie McMahon. She finna get her super. Made her special. Same damn thing. I don't know how the hell I keep on correcting myself when I say that. Same damn thing. Wow. Scorpion Death Drop. Wow. This match is over with. What? Dang. But I probably wasn't watching too much, and like I didn't probably see what type of damage she's really doing to her anyways. Well, crap. Stephanie don't even look hurt. She's not holding nothing or nothing. She don't look hurt at all. But yeah, that's probably no wonder she kicked out. She doesn't realize she took that much damage. You know, that was a finishing move. Counter the shoulder blocks into a roll-up. Shoulder tackles, I think. Shoulder thrust. Yeah, that's what it's called in the corner. Shoulder thrust. But the main problem I have with this game, and the reason why I probably won't be doing those simulations for it, is I may end up doing it. Depends on how like the 48 men's tournament, those 4 brackets or whatever. Depends on how that goes. That entire tournament goes. But like one of the reasons I don't want to really do like a simulation series for this game is because the crash thing, like it's not as in depth as if you make Crash for like WrestleMania 2000 or Virtual Pro Wrestling 2, because those games you can make simulations for. I mean, you can make characters for also. You can make crafts on those games as well. Can't really make them on Revenge. You can't make them on. I know for sure you can't make them on World Tour. I'm pretty sure you can't make characters on Virtual Pro Wrestling 64, but who knows? But that's one of the main reasons I probably won't be doing like simulations for those games. I mean, doing simulation things for like that type sort of game. Better hurry up and get out to the ring. Oh man, that slow moving out of the ring crap is. I don't know if the heck she just knock her down in the ring with a weak move and pick her up. Why did she take her to the outside? She wasted her special bar. It's like Triple H instead of Fabulous Moolah. See, sometimes it's not to your benefit to have people on the outside, especially if I take off the interference. It would have been beneficial to her if the interference is still on, but like they'll sometimes take the blows, but the thing is they're not allowed to like strike nobody, hit nobody back, even if they get hit. Why didn't nobody ever throw nobody onto the announce table? Yeah, it wouldn't be fair to put the women against the guys on this game for one reason alone, man. Like, nobody slides out the ring or slides back in the ring with the women. Not a lot, not really. They don't really slide in and slide out the ring. They like rather just do the little walk out the ring. Get her. So look, like hurry up and get out the ring. Get out the ring. Hurry up. That takes way too long. Is that a half and half suplex? Did she just win with a half and half? Or is there some version of was that the Taz suplex that she just won with, or that was a half and half? Let's see. She grabs her. Yeah, better angle. On him. No, I think that was like some sort of I could look up the moves, yeah. I don't think it was that. Yeah, that was some sort of super hold suplex. But she grabbed her around the waist right underneath the arms. Take one fun look at these. After the first round, no, I'll look at it right quick right now before I do the next match. I know it's not gonna be called half and half. If anything, WWE calls the half and half suplex a half Nelson suplex. Yeah, that's what it's called by them. They don't call it half and half. Let me see. I'm gonna hurry up and do it. Then I'm gonna put on the last match. Alright. It's broken. It's broken. Oh, it was a Tiger suplex, a half and half suplex. Tiger suplex 85 pin. Oh. I thought they would have called it something else because, you know, they don't usually use the names of moves from other places. But it's probably called that because they got Japanese wrestlers on here. probably. I'm not sure if that's one of Tucker's finishers. Alright, we go to the final match of the first round and of this video. China versus Terry Reynolds or whatever. She was the announcer for WWE for a long time. She always does the national anthem for the tribute to the troops and stuff. She may or may not get destroyed by China in this match. Now, why did they put China on there as with the rest of the women for the WWF in this game? You see freaking Stephanie McMahon, who should have been where her family was at, and that's like she's under the ladies of WWF or whatever for this game, and then China's next to Eddie Guerrero in this game. I know she done a lot of matches with the man, but like she was a female comparator, you know? Sucked that she didn't get to go in the Hall of Fame because of what happened with her, Triple H, and Stephanie McMahon. But that's how the fuck that company is run, man. You know, like I'm always entertained by the WWE, and like I'm gonna watch it. I'm always watching stuff like that, but like they do treat some people bogus. Like, you know, if you become their enemy, you really become their enemy. Or if like they got problems with you, they are not afraid to act an asshole towards you about it. You know, be disrespectful or bully them or wherever. Stephanie McMahon stole Triple H from China. Freaking John Cena stole Mickey James from that Spirit Squad, dude. That was even worse because they was actually engaged to get married or whatever. Mickey James with forget which one Kenny from off of the Spirit Squad. They was actually engaged to get married. She was supposed to be engaged to Kenny from the Spirit Squad, and John Cena took her from him, even though he was married. You know? And that's what really led to his divorce, was that type of shit. Fucking jackass. And then he ducked Mickey James, and then she eventually left the WWE. Edge stole Lita from Matt Hardy, you know? Just a bunch of backstabbing shit going on. Hulk Hogan tried to steal Macho Man Randy Savage's wife. Yeah, freaking, Jeff Jarrett stole freaking Kurt Angle's wife. Yeah. Cause I thought that was all a storyline. I was like, oh, she's pretending to sleep with Jeff Jarrett for a storyline. Nope, that shit actually happened. I was like, what the hell? And they even had that going on TV. Like, what the heck? But I think they probably was already getting like divorced or something. I'm not sure if that's actually how it went down. Pretty sure like it was like, you know, separated, then that's how that happened or whatever like that. But like, I wouldn't be surprised if Jeff Jarrett stole her from Kurt Angle. Just a bunch of bullshit that be going on. Like, that type of shit is like, that shit, like, you know, you get no parts from no one when you do that type of crap. Cheating on people. You just notice how big they made Tori Wilson's butt on here. or just because they got her waist all the way in the front, her backside sticking all the way out. It's probably just the pattern on the pants. They gave everybody on this game, especially the women, those action figure arms that they look like they were twisted on. Yeah, not the best graphics, but yeah, I'm not too much a fan of like, oh, the game has to have great graphics. If anything, the game better be good to play as far as like the controls and gameplay and shit like that. You know, graphics are secondary. The graphics are bad. Like you can always update the graphics. But the gameplay is something that takes more time to change up. If that's awful and stuff like that. That's not just a quick change. The graphics. Well, the graphics not that much easier to change up, but like it's basically just make it look cleaner. That's the only thing the graphics are, is just making it look cleaner and more realistic or more better visual. That's all. Just make it more better visual. But that is hard, but it is hard if you're trying to do it with like complex environments and stuff like that, or just try to make the way their hair move and their mouth moves and stuff like that, and their hand gestures and the fingers and stuff like that. Is that a poster? It don't look like a poster. It look like that's a giant rock book. Yeah, that's a book. That's a book or I'm pretty sure it's not a DVD. It's probably a book. The Rock says. Yeah, that's a book. He had a book called The Rock says. Wow, Terry Wilson's winning this match right now as far as the meter is concerned. Trying to lower her meter by throwing her out the ring and doing a taunt. Scoop slam. Damn, this was only 4 matches and it took almost a whole hour. Hopefully it doesn't take a whole hour. I understand why this match is taking so long, because I forget that Triple H is on the outside, but still. Not even the first match took that long. So it has been going on for too long, because it's only been, almost 5.5 minutes, but man, if only the frame for rate been lowered so much just from an extra person being out there. China may end up losing this match. Now, that's one thing I did think was going to happen. I thought whoever won that Battle Royale was just going to get destroyed by China. Like it would happen in real life. Just destroy them. Destroyed most of the chicks on the roster. Jacqueline is like, she's like, as far as like a physical standpoint, it's like the only person who could kind of match her and like, who else? Jazz. Probably Molly Holly. Lita, she seems like she has the high fly to like probably beat her or whatever, I'm talking about as far as like technical wrestling and well, Molly and Lita probably could do that type of damn shit, but like but to me, the person that I would like to see back in WWE, that they're not from the Attitude Era or wherever, as far as women concerned, is probably what the hell? The hell is that? I'm not looking at it to see what the hell that was. That didn't make no type of sense. It didn't do no damage anyway. She's still up. She does a jawbreaker to some kind of figure four pin. Yeah, that didn't do no damage. What the hell? The second time around wasn't gonna do no damage. Like, if the AIs were smart enough, they would steal the opponent's move. You know? They would steal the opponent's move instead of just going for any old move. Especially if your finisher sucks, you steal their finisher. DDT. Oh, but she gets right back up. Reversal. Just thrown out the ring. Where's the alert for? Come on, you gotta do more damage than that. How the hell did she win that four-way battle royale match? There you go, drop her ass. Do something. I'm not rooting against China or nothing, but like, damn, the match is going on forever. This is gonna be the second straight. Not even second straight. I think is this the third straight? Yeah, hour-long video. Well, the last two were way over an hour. Those are almost. The women's thing was women's qualified matches was over an hour 15 minutes. I think that was like an hour 20 or something like that. But I know just under 90 minutes was the men's first round bye qualifier matches. Okay, she got enough, her damage, her health is low enough where this should work this time when she goes for this finisher move, which is a jawbreaker to a figure four pin. It worked. It always probably works because the pinfall, they lose meter for some reason. You lose meter when you're doing pin finishing moves. Eye poke, jawbreaker, figure four pin. I think that's a striking combination pin. Yeah, that's what they'll say if you look it up. It wasn't bad, but like neither of those three moves combined should win a match, though. They're not that damaging. Alright, this is the end of the match. Wait, what the hell is that? I'm gonna look up right quick if that's what that was, a striking combination pin. How the hell did? But why did they give freaking Stephanie McMahon a freaking Tiger Suplex 85 pin? I would not understand that. Yeah, this is Terry Reynolds. She looks so different from what she looks like now. However, oh, it's called figure four combo pin. Oh. Alright, that's officially the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. The matches weren't half bad, you know. Next video will be the semifinals because man, this took over an hour. Oh, yeah. That's how I stopped this. My bad. The hell? Where is it? There you go. Alright. Later. Have a good one. I may upload the semifinals for the women's tournament later on.